my God, keep it going for Lauren. I love her so much. This is the best intro I've had. Like even when I was born, my mom didn't give me such an intro. So, like, hey, how are you all doing? I'm doing kind of well now. Okay, like I had a rough couple of weeks ago when a bike helmet fell on my head and I had a concussion. Okay, like I got a concussion after a bike helmet fell on my head. Like that's like my life's version of a friendly fire. Okay, like what's going on? But the good thing about that was it helped me forget things. Okay, like it helped me forget my own depression. Okay, like you know, yeah, that's a good thing, right? You gotta look for good things. Like I'm depressed, and that's something that I haven't really talked about much before because. You know, I feel bad, you guys. Like, I'm already claiming all of the other vulnerabilities, right? Like I'm an immigrant, I am fat, I am old, like I'm a woman, I am queer. I was just like, oh no, maybe I should leave something for the white woman. But no, in this case, I am like a capitalist. I want everything, okay? Now, I have been depressed all my life, and when I was young, growing up in India, that's the first time somebody laughed when I said I've been depressed all my life. Good for you. We support you. I appreciate it. No, but when I was young, growing up in India, once I was so depressed, I drank bleach. Okay, and that's why I will never ever get COVID. Okay. But I lived because my mother had watered the bleach. Alright? I know, this is the thing. Alright, death is powerful, but you know what is more powerful than death? It's an Indian mom's sense of frugality. Okay? My mom gave me life, and then she gave me life again. Can I say I love her? But I know, as a comic, though, depression has helped me some, I think. Like, you know, like stand-up comedy is filled with toxic masculinity, they say. I'm like, bring it on, I'll suck it all in, okay? Like, you know, I'm not afraid to die on stage, okay? Like those are the benefits, yeah. All right, so I moved to New York City to follow my dreams of walking my clothes to a laundromat. Thank you. I appreciate it. I live like near two blocks from Times Square. She is like hashtag thoughts and prayers. Now it's not quite Hell's Kitchen. It's more like Hell's living room. I walk my clothes. You know, like I walk on the road instead of a sidewalk because I prefer to die of visible causes. I know that's the best part. You do it as well, don't you? Yes, we do it. Like we are one in this. Yay, women. So no, it's fine, but like it's now becoming more bougie. I think the biggest indicator of a bougie neighborhood is when you have weed shops with posh names. Okay, like you know, in a cool neighborhood, you know, you will have a weed shop that is called Skunk or something. Like, but here, like, look at it. You have a weed shop called the Coffee Shop right across the street. Like, what's up with that? See, like, it's COUGHY Coffee Shop. Like, what? Who does like, that? Is pretentious, isn't it? That's smug, okay? Like that's smug, but it's also like they're trying to be cool, but they are not, okay? Like if you have a weed shop called the Coffee Shop, you're also going to be the person who wears a marathon hoodie, but you think Nipsey Hussle is a Broadway musical, okay? No, that's the problem. My neighborhood rents are increasing so much. Like just a couple of days back, I went to see an apartment. The landlord said it has a flex ceiling. I'm not even kidding. What's a flex ceiling? Is it roof optional? Like what? Food, clothing, and shelter, but not the roof. We'll give you the walls, but not the roof. Okay? Like, I don't know. Like I don't know how to describe that. Is it like what is a fire escape? The New York City veranda? Like what is that? Nah, I don't know. It's weird. Like, and Like here's the problem now. The landlords are like increasing it so much, and they are making demands. Like most of the landlords that I have met say I have to be making like 45 to 50 times the rent. Okay, that's a lot of money, right? If I was making that much money, I wouldn't be looking for a studio in Flushing. Which, as you all know, is the Asian Bushwick. Okay? I've become so selfish now, I think. Last month there was an earthquake in Astoria. I heard. I swear to you, when I heard that earthquake in Astoria, I was like, will it bring down the rent? Anyway, you all had a happy Valentine's Day? Like what? The energy when I said Valentine's Day was really... You seem to have had a worse Valentine's Day than me, and I'm asexual, celibate. Like what? I am that. I just try to... I'm asexual, celibate, or as my Indian parents call me, a good girl. Did you all do dry January? Some of you did. I'm dry every month. Okay, that's... I don't like sex. That's asexuality is a spectrum. In my case, I don't like sex. I don't like those coconut donuts at Dunkin' Donuts. For both my responses, please don't put that in my box. Thank you. It's just this. I am asexual, but I'm also pan-romantic, okay? That's hard because I don't like sex, but I like love, I like hugs, I like affection, I'm very romantic. It's I'm like a dog, okay? I'll give you loyalty and support, and I'll hug you, okay? And then I will watch you with unblinking eyes as you're fucking your friend. That is hard, isn't it? It's not easy to be me, okay? It's not. I posted a video on YouTube, made it public because, we all make mistakes. And one man commented, he was like, asexual? What a waste of those tits. First of all, I'm sorry for tit fishing. It's just like catfishing with my tits. But also, what are you doing? How are you knowing that I have tits? Do you, come on. If you're watching a YouTube on your phone under your blanket like a normal person, you wouldn't know it. You would just think she's fat. That's... how do you know? And also, I am sorry, okay? I was just I am sorry. That's how I responded to him. I responded with that, I'm sorry. I'm a very polite person, okay? I know, it felt good. I react to things differently. I'm not sexually, attracted. I once got, someone sent me a dick pic, okay? This was during the time of dick pic. Nobody does that now. We all have TikTok. So, he sent me a dick pic, and it just reminded me of a whole wheat baguette at Panera, okay? I don't know, all that inspired me to do was go and have a soup in a bread bowl. And men don't understand sometimes. This is cis men. Oh, this was literally one, thing that another person in YouTube, my YouTube comments is popping, y'all. He literally said, oh, if you don't like, penetration sex, do you like to give blowjobs? I know what? What? How do you ask a person, a stranger, for a blowjob? What's, also, props to men, okay? One window of opportunity. In this case, one hole of opportunity closes. They look for the other. All right, let's consider the mouth, okay? How? And also, men, how do you? How? I don't understand how you can trust that most sensitive part of your body to an organ which has teeth. I'm not here to, advise anybody, but I'm just going to give you a suggestion. If you want a blowjob, you should probably just, have, someone with, dentures, I think Sophia Petrolo from Golden Girls would have given the best blowjob. Oh my God, no, it's I don't I don't have sex, which is which means like I get very like traumatized with certain normal things. Like I once went for, when women go, we go for medical checkups, with gynecologists and stuff, where parts are examined, okay? Like, and in my case, when I went once, what I got, it was a speculum injury. Okay, like the doctor couldn't shut open that oyster and collect the pearl. And then I kicked the doctor, and he got a speculum injury. It's like, I am like Helen of Troy, but the opposite. Like Helen of Troy, her face launched 1,000 dicks. And then they were all killed by my cooch, okay? It's hard. Like the doctor then had to like prescribe me a dildo, okay? But because he went to medical school, he wrote on that paper. He said it's a device to engender hospitable intrusion. I know, right? It's funny if you're not me. It's a device to engender hospitable intrusion, and I was miffed, okay? Hospitable? Like we Indians are hospitable people. Like the British came and they didn't leave for 300 years. And then, what do I do with the dildo? Like that was the thing. I had the dildo with me, okay? And then the lockdown happened. And I was like, what the hell do I do? So I once used it as a rolling pin to make naan, okay? I know, yes, I actually, and later on, my dog found it and he started using it as a chew toy, okay? It's now a boner bone. There is some poetic justice in that, all right?